G'day, welcome to Paul and Leanne. Leanne's not here, she's at work. Older is optional, where we want to prove that getting older is only an option, because it'll have lots of fun. Well, we've got our ute and we're fitting out the back of our ute for a camping trip. As some of you know, we're going to King Ash Bay, 2 and a bit thousand k's, and we're going to camp on the sides of the road and go fishing up in King Ash Bay. So I'm just getting the ute prepared at the moment. And what we've done, we've got a blank ute, and as you'll see in a moment, we put in a fridge, a cage, a slider, some drawers and some power unit. The bare bones, what we need, and we've got a swag. So we've got enough to get there and get back. Looking forward to that trip. Why don't you come with me now? Make sure you watch to the end because it goes through the whole lot. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, liking and commenting, that would be great. Even if it's a bad comment, even if it's a bad a dislike, it still helps the channel. So I really appreciate your feedback, please. But we've got power, we've got a fridge, and we've got storage. I don't know we need much more. And the best part is you cover it up and no one would know what's in there. So you can imagine this is the standard tub lining in a standard dual cab ute, not single cab, dual cab. So we've got a bare painting to work with, I guess, or what would you call it? A bare canvas, Leanne, thank you. A bare canvas. So I've just started already, waiting for Leanne, but we have put in the fridge slide and we have put in the cage. So Leanne, I'll just take the camera now and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so a bare canvas, the first thing we put in is the fridge slide, and then we put the cage around the fridge slide to protect the fridge, and also so we can put our stuff up on here. So what we've done is, rather than like a roofing screw into the floor, we've put these things into the base. So that comes with a special drill bit that I will show you. Leanne, come with me. So there's the drill bit that I used. It's the first time I've used one of these, but they're really great. You can just measure off how deep you want to go. So that was up to there. So you drill down for the right size with that little bit of gear, and you can see inside what it's like. So you then use a special rivet gun, which is this one here, to rivet that into the floor. And once that's into the floor where you want it, you undo the screw at the top, pull that out, and that leaves your rivet after you've compacted it. You rivet in the base of the tray, of which you then put your screw through the mounts and into the rivet gun or the rivet holder, and you can see it sits in there beautifully. Tighten that right up and it ain't going anywhere. You can feel the cage, it's not going anywhere. So what the advantage of that is that when you want to take this out for any reason, it's nice flush in the base, and it's just all you see is the top of that, and it looks quite nice, better than great big holes in your tub. So far we've got in the cage and the fridge slide. So this is the fridge slide. The next case is to put the fridge in, but we'll do that and we'll keep up to date with you, and we'll see you in a minute. So we're just putting the fridge in on the slider. Leanne's just putting the straps at the back. We look on here, we can see we've got the 2 straps. Very easy to undo if we want to take it off, because you'll remember that, Leanne and I like to go out to the island, so this has got to be removable, which that is very easy. I can remove the fridge very easily, 4 straps, and then we can take it out. This is working out really well with this type of fridge. On the slide, as far as it comes out, we can lift the lid off, and I'll show you that in a moment. So we're putting the bottom one in first on the floor, then the second one will go on top. So you can imagine, when you'll see when it's finished, we'll have 2 drawers top and bottom. We've got to mount the bottom ones so they don't slide around, because that can be quite dangerous. So we're just taking the lid off this one so that we can mount it firmly in the base of the ute. So I'll show you that in a moment. So like I said, we're just taking the top off here so we can mount the bottom one with the brackets. And that will allow it to stay nice and firm. So we've got all the screws. We'll put them somewhere safe, otherwise I lose them. And we're going to pull the top off. Can't do it because you're actually clipped onto the camera there. So we've pulled this drawer all apart. We're ready to mount the tray. So we've got our fridge in here running at the moment. See, our fridge is running nicely. Connected into our battery in there, which is a bit hard to see with the lights, I know. Run through the board up there, but it's all working quite beautiful, that lithium battery. Now in this gap here we want to put 2 drawers, so that's what we're going to do now, aren't we, Leanne?
Yes, we are.
Say hello to everyone, Leanne.
Hi.
Why have you got sunglasses on in the garage?
Because I am just been out.
Oh. Okay, well Leanne and I are going to put that in now. We'll keep you up to date with what's happening. Okay, So you can see we're basing the base in. So we've got this drill bit that I've got. So we want to drill that in, and then I'll continue to go. So we'll drill this one and through the metal into the base of the boat. Base of the boat. It's the base of the vehicle. We've done those two. Then I can show you those two. Use your finger. Sorry. Did you want to show?
I did.
So we're drilling in. I think my battery's going. Okay, so we get our mount piece. I think so. So we check that's going to fit in the hole. Can you see that, Liam? So that's in the hole. Beautiful. So we get our rivet. Now it's not a normal rivet. Now we turn that in so the lip sits on the top.
See your hand.
So we put that away. The lip facing the drill bit, the rivet. That's supposed to come up to as far as you can there. And then we just rivet it. So put that in there like this. Just slipped all that stuff away, but anyway. Rivet, and we just squeeze the buggery. Now, it's not like a rivet gun where it snaps off. You unscrew this piece out like that. That actually comes all the way out. So you put that through, screw it into your rivet, and there it is. So that rivet's holding that down. Now we get a screw bit. So you get your bit, your bolt to put in. And you just put that in. Tighten it up. No, I'm not a handyman by any stretch of the imagination. Liam will attest to that. But I figured this out, and I got to tell you, this is awesome. Let's tighten that up, which we've done. Look at that. Oops. And she's rock solid.
Seeing your legs.
So we've got the frame in. Now what we wanted to do is just put the, just look down here, Liam. We've got the frame all in, it's all there nice and solid, so we've got to put the drawers in, and then the roof, then the other one will go on top of that. So let's put the drawers in and see how it goes. But it's looking pretty good, isn't it, Liam?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So far, we have the fridge in with the cage, the battery, and we have the power connector there. Now we're putting in the trays. We've got 2 trays to go in, and we've got 1 tray so far. So the plan is that we put the second tray on top, and then we're good to go. Everything else will fit inside the trays. We've got a space for our chairs right down the back, and we can then put the tonneau cover in, and we're good to go. And no one knows we've got a camping truck. I think all our parts are covered. In terms of shelter, we have the King's gazebo, which will sit over the back of the ute and over us. And we should be relatively safe there. We'll see how it goes. When we get all set up, we'll set it up and show. So we're going to put 2 trays in the back, 2 drawers in the back, one on the bottom and the other one on top. And just to mount them, we've got to pull them all apart to mount the brace through. So that's what I'm just doing at the moment. I'm just taking this lid off. Take the lid off, which will then allow us to mount the we're just finalising the last bolts back on the top. So we've got 2 drawers side by side, drawers side by side of the fridge, but too high, so they'll go out. We'll get a fridge slide, or what's that thing there that goes in the back of the slide, but everything we need's here. So it's not the best, but it's what we can afford, and I think it's pretty sweet.